Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Walden Wong Art. And today we're going to do another unboxing. So I got another package recently, so let's see what's in here. Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens Omnibus. Okay, take a look. This is the book. Here's the front of the cover. Here's the side. You can measure that with my palm. See how big that is. Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens. And here's the back. Okay, you can pause the video. So this is a comp copy that I got for me doing some work in here. So let's see what's on the inside. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Plan on getting one of this. I'll add links below, but here it is. Here's the cover. Here's the dust jacket. Dust jacket for the book is here. This is how this looks. And here's the actual hardcover. So take a look. So there's that. Okay, and then we're gonna take a look at the inside to find the pages that I worked on. So I'll be flipping through some pages. There's gonna be a bunch of pages. Let's see how many pages is in this book. So this book has, looks like, is there any page numbers? So they did not list page numbers here. So it's good, it's a lot of pages. So let's take a look on what we have here. So here's the book. It's a pretty good book. Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens. Pretty good, strong. Ooh, look at this. The back, you can display it. I guess you can display it like this. I guess they're jumping down. The back cover looks pretty cool. And then let's take a look at the inside, see if we can find pages that I worked on. Okay, here's the first few pages. Okay, so good. They have the credits listed in the front. So right over here where the credits are, I'm right over here as one of the artists, Walden Wong. So let's take a look at some of the insides. Let's flip through the pages. A pretty thick book. Oh, it looks like someone scribbled all over this. Probably Harley Quinn. So let's see if we can find pages that I worked on. No, didn't work on any of these, but you can take a look at some of the artwork in this book in case you were thinking about picking this up, so you can have a preview of this book. There's a bunch of artists that worked on this. I did a few pages, so let's see if we can find some of those pages. Here we have some of the Gotham City Siren girls. Here's Harley Quinn. This is a nice page here. Here's Poison Ivy. Let's go a little bit quicker. Okay, so it's a preview of some of this art. Again, if you're thinking about picking this up, I've added links below. You can click on that link and then order it directly there. I also have a Patreon channel. If you like, you can support me over there. I've added links below as well. So let's click on below. So there's a good diversity of comic artists here that's doing the work from Catwoman. That's a nice Catwoman. I don't see my work, Poison Ivy. This is a pretty nice book. A lot of colors. If I'm going too fast for you, just pause the video. Again, I'm just flipping through. Well, it looks like I'm just flipping through a few pages at a time, so it doesn't take too long. Looks like they added an issue of Catwoman, Gotham City Sirens, to have the pages, the storyline in order. Originally, when I worked on this, the title was called Gotham City Sirens, but for this book, they called it Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens. Okay, so let's continue finding pages that I worked on. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's so popular, it's probably a better idea to list her name on top, followed by Gotham City Sirens. Okay, here's more. There's the Riddler here. Okay, some more. Pretty nice book. A lot of characters, a lot of good artwork. Catwoman. Okay, let's see. Any pages? No, I didn't work on this sequence. Let's see if I can find pages. Oh, it looks like they have artwork and then just a cover here and then just like an image here. Usually when DC or Marvel Comics do that with their trade paperbacks, because there's usually an ad, so they add a filler page in there so they don't mess up the even numbers and odd number pages. So we'll continue to see if we can find some work that I've done. In the meantime, take a look. Ooh, this is a nice cover. See, here's another filler page. Okay, let's take a look. Catwoman, Harley Quinn. Pretty good. So I'm gonna go a little bit quicker. Doesn't seem like I did that much work in this omnibus. Probably maybe an issue or two. I'm gonna go flip a little bit quicker. Oh, this cover looks familiar. This cover was for the. Oh, you know, it looks familiar because it's the dust jacket cover. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit quicker, see if I can find stuff. Okay. Ooh, look at this. I remember doing stuff like that took a long time. That pencil, like adding so many details that it would just take a long time to complete. Okay, more work. Usually I recognize my work right away when it comes to, there's the cover and here's another filler page. Okay, I recognize this character. I think that's Catwoman and that's Batman. So this looks familiar, so I think my issue is coming up soon, the one that I worked on. So let's go a little bit quick. Okay, I recognize this cover right here. So that's Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and filler page. Yes, I recognize this page. So let's see. Yep, there I am. So here's me. Here's me right over here. That's me, Walden Wong. Okay, let's take a look at some of the art here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so we have a closer look. Gotham City Sirens in ending. So that's Bruce Wayne kissing Catwoman. Catwoman's over here. Flashback sequences. Poison Ivy's right over here. The earth is cracking. I remember the characters only took me a few hours, but the background took me much more time. A lot of the background is just it's background intensive when I was working on this issue, when I was inking over Andres. So here's a flashback sequence. This is a pretty nice page where the left side is almost the same backgrounds and just different characters running here. And then let's take a look over here. Some more background. Very background heavy. Okay, here's more character. Strike, is that guy's name Strike? Okay. So here, let me go a little bit slower so you can take a look. The little bubbles right over here is a silhouette, and we're working on the silhouette. This building was a nice touch. Took a long time. Okay, let's see. Okay, and there goes that issue. This looks like a cover for another one, so it's another artist working on this. Yep, yeah, adding work on this part. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. For those of you who are thinking about buying this, take a look, see if you like this before you order. And go a little bit quicker. Catwoman, a variety of different styles. So I did work on this one. Here's some of the characters here. Here. Take a look. Yeah, I remember working on this. I remember working on the lightning bolts. Behind the bat, behind the clown. Yep, that's me. Here I am again. That's me right over here. Okay, so I did work on this one. This was maybe a few years ago. Buildings exploding. Okay, I remember working on this. The sign, the name of this place. I actually was gonna use a computer and digitally just type that in instead of inking it in by hand. But I decided, oh, it's gonna take more time typing it. Maybe I'll just ink it by hand. Here's some of these characters. This character here. Catwoman getting his whip out over here. Okay, this was digitally lettered. The font's over here. Some more pages. Okay, as an artist, working on silhouettes is very quick, very easy. So that's one of the easiest things to do. But then we come back and have to do some of the backgrounds, which takes a little bit longer. Okay, I remember this page right here. Remember, here's Catwoman, Batman, and his big headshot of Batman looking at Catwoman, and then there's these. And if I remember correctly, the very next page is this kind of the same layout but different characters. Let's see if there it is. See that? There's Harley Quinn with Joker looking at Harley Quinn, and then these images. I'm going to back and forth so you can see. Look at that. See that? The pose is almost the same. Now here's Batman looking at Catwoman, and you flip it to the other side, it's Joker looking at Harley Quinn. It would have been nice if they put this page on this side and then this page on that side. So look at them at the same time. And then here's this her looking at the panel, and then here's her looking at the panel. So this, you know, just thinking back, this would have been nice if it's like right next to each other. So we're gonna continue looking at more pages that I worked on. Here's more. And then that may be the end of that, and then I don't recognize this cover. So I think someone else worked on this. So let's fast forward. Pause the video if you want to take a screenshot. Ooh, this is a nice looking page. I didn't work on this, but this layout's pretty nice. I like the way they drew the Joker. This is a nice splash page here. Okay, this is a nice cover. Okay, we're gonna keep looking. Oh yeah, so I knew I recognized this. Here we go, this cover. Because covers that I recognize is because it's semi-comp copies. Covers that I don't recognize because I haven't seen it before. Like a cover like that I don't recognize, so that means I didn't do it. So when I recognize the cover, that means I worked on it. So here I did work on it. Here I'm sharing credits. Here's my name again. Okay, and then here, let's take a look at some of the work. So this one was sharing credits. I remember inking this character. This guy had no nose, and it was weird. It was just inking a lot of wrinkle lines on his face. Okay, so let's look for more. Okay, see, I remember inking that character. Here he goes again, the guy with no nose. I remember working on this. Okay, remember, there he goes again, all the bugs. I remember working on that. Here's this page. I remember doing the texture on the wood texture on the back. That took some time. That took a little bit of time. Okay, let's look at some of the other pages. Okay, so there goes that guy with the nose. Look at that. Just no nose. Okay, let's take a look at some more. Okay, that may be it. Okay, let's fast forward. Flip a few more pages at a time. Joker. Okay, let's see how this cover looks. Well, that's a nice cover. Okay, here's more friends, Harley Quinn. Comment down below and let me know what's your favorite character between all the Gotham City Sirens. Is it Catwoman? Is it Poison Ivy? Is it Harley Quinn? Catwoman appears a lot. And also comment down below which is your favorite Catwoman costume. Throughout the DC Comics history, there's a few Catwoman in different costumes. This one with a goggle in the jumpsuit looks pretty good. Okay, and then here's more pages. So right over here, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy seems to be the same costume, and then Harley Quinn has a couple of different costumes. There's this one, the original costume. There's one based on the movie that you all know, the Daddy's Little Girl costume. I think there was another one. I'm not really sure about that. So here's more pages, and there you have it. That's almost the end of the book. And the back looks like it's just a couple of covers, and that's the book. And let's take a quick flip to see how big of a book that you'll be looking at. So this would be all the pages, and then there's this book. So, and there you have it, the Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens Omnibus. It's a pretty nice book. The stitching on this is pretty good. So you can take a look here. Pretty well made. Doesn't seem like it's something that would break off anytime soon. The thickness of the book is about almost the size of my fist. So I've added links below. You can order this Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens through the links below. Anything you order through any of my links helps support this channel. And if you haven't done so already, please share, smash that like button if that's something that you're into, and if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. So until next time, here is Harley Quinn.